Hi guys, this is Emagine Comics. This is the 4 decks that I'm planning on making. Hold on. Yeah, here you go. Because I'm behind the camera actually, so I really can't see like all of it. But guys, these are the 4 decks. This is the water deck, air deck, earth deck, and the Dragon Phoenix deck. Now, y'all guys really know about the Dragon Phoenix deck. For those who've been watching, but I'm about to go through them one more time. I did make a few changes, so let's start with the Dragon Phoenix deck. I do not know how long this video is going to be. So, the Dragon Phoenix deck has about these things. I changed like some of the things. Like now, I took out like a lot of unnecessary stuff because I had a bunch of. I was trying to make decks out of like I only had a few cards, so I was just putting in like cards that really didn't belong in these decks. But as you guys see, now the deck is looking a little bit better. Just a little bit better, and things have changed. Like now, I dropped that down to a basic. This deck is a lot better. Mostly now I'll try to get like at least one of these in every deck, like the Divine Spear. It helps you handle like cards like the Divine Creatures, because Divine Creatures are so hard to take down. Like this is another Divine card. How you could tell is because the blue orb right there. Well, I'm just showing you these. What I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on making decks for I can show it off to get people understanding. I think this is right here. This is the big guy of the deck right here. So he's the strongest. Well, he's not the strongest in the deck. I do not believe he might be, because this thing is pretty strong too. The wing the golden wing twin dragon 2, level 2 actually. I know that's a handful. But I have a lot of these time appearance, like different time appearance numbers though. Because they all, oop, my bad guys. They all do a certain thing. This is the same monster right here as well. So this is the Dragon Phoenix deck. Now, the thing about this deck is, how would I put this? Like, this deck is like a hit and miss still, but it's a fun deck. It's a fun deck, very fun. If you get this deck started, it will do some damage. So let me say, let me see the funnest card. Like I said, will be the Phoenix. If you could get the Phoenix on the field, that'd be great. I got a pure Phoenix deck coming. Like, that's coming like wave 2, I believe, like the Phoenix deck. So I'm just gonna leave this deck over here, and I'm gonna put the Phoenix up front instead of, because this deck doesn't have any kind of divine in it. Like, this deck doesn't have a divine card as far as because you only can have one divine monster in your deck at one time. You know, I mean, one divine monster per deck. One divine battle card, creature, whatever you want to call them. This is the water deck. I made improvements to this too. I took out a lot of the Cetopius stuff, like the Cetopius water guns and stuff like that, and I added creatures. I decreased some of the creatures to basic levels because they needed to be basic. Is that okay? This is 2 Tree of Life. You're only allowed to have 1 Tree of Life per deck, so I have to take that one out because that card is very, very strong. And you got cards like this. I'll let y'all guys know when I get to the. I wonder how many. I hope there's only one in that deck too. I'm gonna skim through it, look again. Where is the Divine Monster? Oh, this is the Divine Monster right here, guys. This is the Divine Monster of this deck. In the future, it will be changed to Cetopia, so I will find another water divine creature, because this is going to be for the Cetopius deck. This is the Cetopius deck. This is not going to stay. Actually, the whole text is like, this ain't what the card's going to do at all. And like I said, these are prototypes, so like I'm not too keen on it. Like I really don't care that much. Let me put this in the back right quick so I can remember. But yeah, the water deck and the Phoenix deck, they nearly all the same. Like I said, I took the water cards out of that. I mean, I took a lot of the Sotopia's cards. Now, I'm planning on having a lot of cards wave 2. Like, I'm planning on making a witch deck. Well, it's going to be a sorcery deck. But it's going to be a lot of witches and stuff like that. Now, this is the earth deck. Now, the earth deck is pretty decent, actually. This is the divine card for the earth deck right here. You can tell because that blue orb right there, that's how you know it's the divine monster. So you're only allowed to have one divine monster per deck. This is quite... I love these level up creatures. Like, I love all the level up creatures. And, you know, like I said, I'm skimming through these decks because I'm going to try to make like an actual deck. Like, I mean, not an actual deck, but an actual thing on every single one of them. But this deck does pretty well, does pretty decent as far as like showing people how to play and stuff. You see some of the recurring cards because when you play this game, you're going to want this card, you're going to want that divine spear, you're going to want a tree of life and stuff like that. Like, them are standard cards that you should keep in your deck, but you're only allowed to have one of them cards a piece. So this is the earth deck. Like I said, the earth deck is pretty cool. Ain't nothing too what's the name to talk about, but I will talk about like the these cards right here. The golems are amazing in this deck. I would love to play with a golem. Like me, the deck that I'm actually playing with, guys, is a Phoenix. I mean, not a Phoenix deck. I saw the Phoenix over there, but the deck that I'm actually playing with, guys, is called the the Battle Angel deck. So that deck is actually really strong, of course, but it's fun. Now, I need more cards because I need wave 2. You will be able to make a proper win deck. I mean, with the the Battle Angel, she has like, you could say like you could put some of them cards in there because they are you know, they are also win element cards. Oh yeah, well, win element cards. Now, do this card has a divine creature? No, these cards don't have divine creatures in them either, but they have pretty strong cards. But I do know that this lady is going to be taken out because this is not, I'm making her a lot stronger. Like, you see her attacking her stuff is kind of weak. She's going to have an extra resistance. Don't you see that orange resistance down there? That means pure power, but she's going to have a green one as well, and that green one is going to grant her marks. And that's how my game is play, is like you got to use marks to like activate everything. But you see this right here, this is like it's a substitute for a divine creature. Like, you could put this on any of your creatures and they will become divine. So like it, you know, so that's how I worked around it. And see, I got 2 of them in here. The thing about it is that you can easily destroy it because it's a equip card. But I say the strongest would really be photosynthesis. But I just gotta wait till I get the actual card. It's coming in the mail already. It's just gonna take a while to get here. So I do have it. So that's photosynthesis right there. And hold on, guys, because I am behind the camera. And so these are all 4 decks that I'm planning to demo off to people to play. Hopefully at my library or my local card shop or anywhere that would allow these, you know, like, I do want people to play. I want people to test out, but I know I haven't really been doing my part because it's kind of hard. I made a YouTube video about me versus myself. But you know, like, just in case y'all guys might need to see some more versus myself, like, I'm gonna verse myself with like probably like these 2 decks, and then I'll probably do like an elimination match one day with these cards and these cards, and we'll see which deck is really the best deck. But which it all really comes down to what you call it? It's a random chance. It don't mean like you really gonna, just because it might, this deck, like say the Earth deck win this time, don't mean it's really the best deck. It just all depends on like I said, it all depends on how the cards are drawn and stuff like that. So, you know, like that's the gist of it, guys. But yeah, I am slowly gonna be working on more cards, but I'm not gonna be buying any cards anytime soon. But just know that I got a lot of kind of decks coming, a lot of different cards. I got a Golden Knight deck. The Golden Knight is not coming till Wave 3 along with the Space. So what's coming Wave 2? Like, it's a few cards coming Wave 2. Like some of the cards, that I have in my Gen battle deck are already Wave 2 cards. So let me make sure this Tree of Life, I got to change that Tree of Life, guys. Got to make sure I put that on the top for when I go upstairs. I can probably find something to replace that card with. But, yeah, the Tree of Life is like, like the decks that I got. The Battle Gen, the Battle Gen, the Battle, the Battle Angel. That deck, like I said, is got a lot of Wave 2 cards in it, actually. Wave 2 means it's just what I put out, the waves that I'm putting out. Like, I'm putting out, like, y'all guys, like, when I start putting these cards out for sale and stuff, Wave 2 won't come, for a minute. So y'all guys will have to deal with these cards and stuff like that. The Wave 1 cards. Wave 2 cards are going to change the game, I feel like, in a good way. Because that's when I start really thinking about, like, strategies and stuff like that. And it's all kind of stuff that's going to be happening in Wave 2. Wish cards is going to be in Wave 2. Wish cards is something that I'm going to have to show you when I get them. It'd be easier for me to demonstrate them for y'all guys. But, I do thank y'all guys for being patient with me and stuff like that. I'm about to, put these cards, what am I about to say? Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm going to see y'all guys in the next video, all right? I'm going to see what I'm going to do next for the video. But till then, peace out. I'll see y'all guys later.